What's up, everybody? My name's Michael Dimentio, and for this video, I'm not playing Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem, even though it kind of looks like I am. But I'm just gonna give this. I thought about this a lot, and so I decided that I wanted to actually review the game and talk about its good qualities and bad qualities. One of the first good qualities about this game is most of the character models. And I do mean most. Like Fred, Daphne, Velma, and Shaggy. They look really good in this one. It would be like, is what they would look like in 3D. One of the minor flaws in their design is their hands. It's because some of them have very huge hands, like Walter Peabody has like humongous hands. Another flaw about this is the model for Scooby-Doo, which has always been a problem. Ever after Scooby-Doo Night 100 Frights, the model for Scooby-Doo has gotten worse over time. It's really gotten bad. He has more of a dome-shaped head. He doesn't look like he does in the cartoons. Nor in anything really. Another thing is, another good quality, like I said, the big hand from Walter Peabody. That thing is huge and misproportioned. Another thing, a good thing about this game is like when you go into it, the loading screens are not that very long. They take up a little less than 30 seconds probably. One of the good things is just introducing you to new concepts, because the first game, Scooby-Doo game for the GameCube, had completely new stuff, and this one is entirely different, because one, you have the ability to be either Shaggy or Scooby on the first game, and in Unmasked you have to play as Scooby-Doo only. Now this one's a bit different from the other incarnations, because one, there is not much platforming to do on this, and it feels more like a Ghostbuster type game, because again you're catching ghosts. Yeah, I'm gonna say this, so I'm just gonna go over certain things, and you do have costume chests, which are very useful and will help. Also, another thing, this ghost right here, that's basically the green ghost from Scooby-Doo Where Are You? Only with a bluish aura. Bluish purple. I can never tell the difference between the two for some odd reason. Yeah, level design in this is really good. It's much more cleaner than the other two GameCube Scooby-Doo games. Much more cleaner, much more. It looks a bit nicer than Scooby-Doo Night 100 Frights, and a lot better than Unmasked. Then again, and I will preference this, I've never played Unmasked, though I've seen screenshots, I've watched long plays of it, and it didn't really make me want to play it. So yeah, another thing is that you can collect clues and stuff to get game art, while instead of collecting Scooby snacks like in Night 100 Frights. So yeah, there's really a lot of difference in this, especially with wait, where did I get the index? I'm so stupid. Oh, yeah, sorry. There's not... Sorry. So yeah, mainly we are and some of the enemies reuse old Scooby-Doo enemies, like the Mummy is the reuse of the Mummy in the original Scooby-Doo Where Are You? One of the ghosts I just showed you was one of them that was reused. Let me think. There was another one that was reused. Oh yeah, in the book, the Tome of Doom. It looks a lot. When you look at the Tome of Doom, if you are very much a Scooby-Doo fan, you'll notice the Tome of Doom actually looks like the book from Sarah Ravencroft from Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. Because they both have the skull and everything. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I'm playing. I'm just playing through this. I'm just doing it. But yeah. The tutorial level it gives you a good tutorial. Also, one thing I have to say, which is a bad thing, is that you need to be on like this kind of surface to be able to switch characters. Whereas, if you're like right here, you can't switch characters. I find that as being a minor bug. And another thing is, there's not enough... Scooby-Doo does most of the work in this game. And Shaggy only has like one part where Scooby-Doo's not around. Where Scooby-Doo has a lot of parts where Shaggy isn't around. So it's really not evenly distributed, or whatever the word is, amongst the two characters. It's just like, hey, if I want to be Shaggy, I'm just going to have to switch to Scooby-Doo a lot. There's no point in switching between Shaggy and Scooby-Doo, to be honest. Which, I find that a little bit sad, but it seems okay. It's okay. Because, honestly, this is a Scooby-Doo title, so really it should only be Scooby-Doo, but when you put in another character, you should at least make him do the stuff evenly. Another thing I like is sandwich ingredients. The idea, if you collect all of them, you'll get like a new mini game. A mini game which revolves around the stage you have to play. Like this one's Catch the Ghost. I've actually catch the fake ghost. The other one's the catch all the ghosts. The one from the minecart level of hell is another version of the minecart level of hell. And the fifth one, I'm not even sure about. But yeah. Otherwise, level designs, this looks pretty good level design wise. Level design wise, save system is really good. But I have to say, in my personal opinion, and I know that not a lot of people care about my personal opinion. I've been told that many of times. All in all, this is not a great game. This is not a bad game. It is very inventive. And again, I'm pressing the Y button. If you're playing the GameCube version, you press the Y button to switch characters, but I can't do that, and I'm pressing the Y button. But all in all, this is not a bad game. I have played this numerous times, even after I've beaten it, because I found it was so fun. Also, another thing, the voice actor for Shaggy, I think his name is Scott Ines. Yeah, towards the end of the game, his Shaggy voice gets a little bit bad. His Shaggy voice just goes away a lot. I would show you, but unfortunately, I'm not going to. But yeah, all in all, this is not a bad game. I would recommend it to anyone, especially recommend this to anyone. However, I would say, though, as a successor from Night of 100 Frights, I have to say this game's of less quality than the first Scooby-Doo game on the GameCube, which is Night of 100 Frights. I mean, Night of 100 Frights, that's considered a golden masterpiece. There, but this is not a bad game. I say this is a really nice thought. They had a lot of thought with this game. They had different people working on it, of course. But all in all, this is not a bad game. I play it a lot. Thank you all so much for watching this. If you did, if you liked it, let me know down in the comments if you want more of me just reviewing games or whatnot. Because, again, I really know that my opinion, no one cares about opinions, to be honest. I've learned that the hard way. But thank you all. See ya, and catch ya on the flip side.